Please join now. So, yesterday we started reading the poem The Sun Rising, and we discussed the first stanza. The first stanza is made of nearly 10 lines, and we saw that how poem began, abrupt beginning. Later on, we come to know that there is a lover, and he is very angry. It is the morning time, and surprising is that if a person becomes angry uh, with another person, we may believe it. But here the lover is very angry to the sun, a natural object to which he considers as a person, uh, because he thinks that the sun has disturbed them, the lovers, in the morning. So, this is what metaphysical poetry is all about. Colloquial language, abrupt beginning, exaggeration, because somebody scolds the sun is considered as an exaggeration. So that is we have seen yesterday, and we understood that the poet belittles the stature of the sun. He does not pay at all any respect to the sun. Rather, he considers him as a trivial person, and reminds him that he has another duties, going to the farms, farmers, asking the children or asking the trainees to do their work, because these people are unwilling, or they should do. Even the court members, courtiers are also mentioned. So in the morning, this is the background of London life. John Donne is aware of them, and he brings it at the back of the poem, is at the uh, background, in the backstage. And we know that the sun's duty is to illumine the world, push the life. Because of the sun, the life goes on. And towards the end of this stanza, the poet says that uh, you may do all these things, but for lovers, there is no any particular geographical area, neither climate, nor time, days, months, years, seasons, nothing confine them. And they have not limited to such kind of things related to time. And for common people, these are the things related, and that is how the lovers think that they themselves are enough, their love is enough, and the world is within them. Whatever you see outside of the home has no consideration to them. Again, this is an exaggeration. Lovers think of themselves only, not about the world, not about the activities of the people, not paying attention to the things going outside. But on the contrary, if we believe and if we think that lovers are like that, they always think that world is all within them, and whatever they wish to do is limited to them. There will be no restrictions at all. So that is how the first stanza we read yesterday. We read the second stanza, and again the same tone of become angry with the sun continues. He continues to chide and continues to suggest other things as well. Thy beams, so reverent and strong, why shouldn't thou think? This is a question he put to the sun. That you think that your light, your energy, your illumination, they are worthy to respect. We should give you respect. You think, and that is we don't think. Should we give you respect for this? Moreover, he says that you think that you are strong, you can move the world, and for that, because you move the world, you illumine the world, you think that you are a respectable person, and that's why we should respect you. It means You respect yourself, but it is not our criteria. We don't believe in you. You think yourself strong, but we don't think so. I could eclipse and cloud them with a wink, but that I would not lose her sight long. Look, this is exaggeration. He says that I can um, make it dark, the world. I can cover the world with a darkness. I can also stop you um, completely avoiding you. I can do all these things. I am strong. Eclipse. Eclipse means cover, hide. Here, hiding the world, hiding the other things with darkness. But with darkness is not of the sun. The poet also wants to darken the sun as well. How? Could them with a wink like this, closing the eye for a moment. It means if I close my eyes for a moment, your power will go. You will be considered as worthless, and everything will go away from me. Everything would become dark. Just wink of eyes. This is exaggeration. Nothing becomes dark actually. The sun remains illuminated, the world remains as it is, day remains as it is, time also moves the same way. Nothing is changed. Only you close your eyes and world will be changed. Here that is, look, that is paradox. Darkening himself, rather closing his eyes, would not be able to make him or that one particular person to see the world. But he says that I will darken everything. So this is what the exaggeration means. And what does he want to do? Just I can close my eyes, and your power will go, your light will go, the world would be dark. I have the power, I can see the world. And then he says, but that, but I do not want to close my eyes. Why? I would not lose her sight so long. Her sight. It means the lover wants to see the beloved continuously, not without stopping for a moment also. All the time he looks at her. So if he closes the eyes even for a moment, it means he would not see his beloved for one moment, and that would be wasting of the time. Even for one moment, the lover does not want to uh, shut close his eyes so that he is unable to see the lover. So look, again, that is exaggeration. Nobody would continuously look at the person. Here it means a great love, great attachment, deep feelings for the lover, not going away from her even for a single moment. Continuously looking means continuously being with someone. But here it has been suggested by not even stopping or winking the eyes for one moment as well. So the lover says that if I close my eyes even for 1 second, one wink, I would lose sight. I will not be able to see my beloved, and that I won't do. So, for that, exaggeration in love. If her eyes have not blinded thine, look, and tomorrow late tell me whether both the Indias of spice and mine be where thou leftest them, or lie here with me. Ask for those kings whom thou sawest yesterday, and thou shalt hear all here in one bed lay. Now the lover says that if you are not bedazzled by my beloved's beauty, it means here the lover thinks that his beloved is very much beautiful. She has glorious face, shining face that can bedazzle anybody, and I am lost into her beauty. I am influenced by her brightness, radiance of her face. That should also influence you. If you look at her, you will also be dazzled. And here it means if you are not bedazzled, then it means if you look at her, then you will come to know what sort of my love is. Then look, and tomorrow late, at least you have a glance of my beloved, and you will be agreed that she is really a wonderful woman. Radiant face, glow on her face. She is a very charming woman. All these things can be understood by that particular word, dazzled. And then tomorrow late, the phrase used, instead saying late tomorrow. Tomorrow, late. Tell me. Actually, tell me should come first. Tell me late tomorrow. Here, the poet says that you come tomorrow, but not in the morning as you have come today and disturbed us. Right? You are welcome tomorrow, but late, not in the morning. By the time of we refreshed, we take breakfast, we spare ourselves for you to meet, then late tomorrow come and uh, tell me. Tomorrow you come and then you tell me whether, what things the poet wishes to know from the sun, whether both the India of spice and might, here India is referred, but here two Indias are there. One is East India, which is uh, our own country. We are East Indian people, East India, that is known for spices. That is also in 16th century a known fact. The Britishers came to India for the spices, right? Anyhow, they found out the ways and came over here. So they, here East India is referred. This is one. Another India is also there. That is West India. We refer it as West Indies, right? The islands between the North America and the South America. That is on the eastern coast. So that is the West Indies. In those days, West Indies was known for uh, mines, gold mines. We know that many Portuguese and the Britishers and Spanish mariners or people went in search for gold to the coast of North America, especially Mexico. So here, those India have been referred. Here it means that John Donne is aware of the particular geographical conditions of the time. We know that in Renaissance, the Britishers and other European people began to explore various continents, and they sparked the imagination in the minds of people, and that led them to make adventures for uh, riches, various sorts of riches. I mean, for economic things and social and other matters also, they found helping to them, and that is how they expanded their uh, kingdoms. So those elements are also found in metaphysical poetry, contemporary time. One more thing I will later on discuss about is that is Ptolemaic theory. But right now, what the Indies have been referred that yesterday you left them and come tell me tomorrow when you come tomorrow, are they okay? Uh, the way you left them, do you find that day okay? So tell me about them. Remember that the things would not be changed over the world. The sun is looking everywhere, whether they are the India mines or India spices or people in Canada or people in New Zealand or people in Siberia or people in Alaska or Antarctica. So everywhere the sun's eyes there. Here the poet says that if you have seen them, are they okay? Are they same as you uh, left them yesterday? It means things will be the same. Tell me tomorrow, everything okay? Look, and tomorrow late tell me whether both the India of spice and mine beware thou lest of them you had left yesterday. Are they there? They would be there. Or, and if you do not want to take a trouble for them, then lie here with me. If they are not there, the mines, India of spices, if they have been lost, you don't find them, then you come to me. What does it mean? Look, this is startling. Does the poet, I mean the lover, want to say that you will find those two continents here in the bedroom of the uh, narrator? Yes. Look, that is the kind of pride, um, kind of exaggeration that the things outside the bedroom of the lover, they don't exist. If they exist, they are in the rooms of the lovers. It means India, or whether it is the uh, East Indies or whether it is the West Indies, if you don't find at their places, come over here, be in my room, and you will find those countries in our room. Again, I want to draw your attention that John Donne's philosophy is of that one. Cosmology is brought into a miniature. The world outside, that very big one, but you will find the same world over here at the smaller scale in the room of the lovers. So that is the philosophy, uh, the greatest things at the micro level. So that is also a part of metaphysical poetry. When you analyze the poem, you mention it that this is how they bring in the philosophy. And always lovers think that the world is within them, within their room. Rather, the world is also they themselves are. So here he says that, oh son, go and check East India and West India. If you don't find those countries there, you will find them in my room. So that is exaggeration. Uh, or lie here with me. You come here and see. As for those kings whom thou sawest yesterday, and thou shalt hear all here in one bed lay. Perhaps you must have seen many kings yesterday, and again, if you don't find those kings at their places, in their courts or in their palaces,